Hey everybody, hope you're well. You're here because you want to see what the Olight Warrior 3S, that's right, S for sensor, not small, I guess special, superb, yes, splendid, absolutely. Anyways, Warrior 3S flashlight that just came out from Olight. So what I'm going to do in this video, obviously I'm going to show you lots of images of it and beam shots, but first of all I have to tell you a story which adds some weight to my review on the Warrior 3 in general, but leading up to this new model. So bear with me for a few minutes as we get acquainted on my everyday carry flashlight. You guys know I do a lot of metal detecting and exploring, and I always have a flashlight on me. Rarely ever do I mix brands in my videos, but I'm going to do it because this is the Phoenix PD36R, which I carried for like 2 years. Great flashlight. That was my daytime flashlight while out metal detecting and stuff. And then the M2R Warrior Pro, that was my nighttime flashlight because of the neutral white and the user interface. Well, 6 months ago comes along the Warrior 3 that I got from Olight, and immediately I stopped carrying those two flashlights. Like, didn't even look back. This was the flashlight. I'm not even crazy about orange. I was waiting for a desert tan or OD green, whatever. But as soon as this thing came out and I used it for my review video, it has not left my side. It's just that awesome. So if that doesn't speak volumes, I don't know what does. I probably have had 200 flashlights in my possession in the past couple years, and for me to stop using one or two immediately and not look back is a big deal. I carry 2 flashlights on my person at all times, and I tell you over and over, it's a Baton 3, so I can stick it to things. This is magnetic as well, but this is smaller, and it's my headlamp and the Warrior 3. These are the 2 flashlights I carry on my person, never mind backpack, vehicle, all that stuff, all the time. So there's the orange baby that you're always seeing on me. There it is in black, and now enter Warrior 3S updated version. And we're gonna move inside because the wind has been getting me all day out here. I've been trying to film outside all day today, and the wind, microphone terror in every direction. Okay, one more. All right, so the M2R was great for neutral white. I still use it indoors at night at times. You know, that's the thing about flashlights. They all have their application. The Phoenix, still a great light, but, and I used it during the daytime because of the cool white, but what it really came down to with the Warrior 3 is all the interface options I need, I want, and usability. Let's start out with, first, it has a tail cap switch. I've always been a fan of that, to draw, push. That's it, simple. And I love that the fact that you have a tail cap switch that gives you 200, half press, full press, 2300 lumens. Now keep in mind the stats on the Warrior 3S are identical. Tail cap, magnetic charging, beautiful. Also, it's magnetic, so you can hang it from stuff, not so much in this position, unless you just, you know, work it just right, but it's still magnetic and will stick to things, which I also find super handy. Then, you also have your side switch. Now this is what makes this light wonderful. Again, I just stated you can get to medium 200, turbo 2300 immediately. I always keep this set on 15 lumens. That is what I use all the time. Or, if you long press, you can get to moonlight. or triple click. So instantly when I pick up this flashlight, you know, once you get yourself conditioned to it, you can pretty much go anywhere you want, as opposed to turning it on and then pressing this to cycle through to get where you need. I love that. And so even with the new one, you can set it up so you can immediately go to turbo with the full press, or you can go to strobe. So you have a choice of setting that up. Another choice of setting this flashlight up, which has to do with the new S for sensor. It has a proximity sensor. So when the lens is on a high setting, once it becomes obstructed, it lowers itself. Some people don't like that because they want to use the heat to melt things or defrost things. Well, with this flashlight, you can turn that feature off. So you can either have it safety on, so to speak, or off. And I think that is, you know, the Warrior 3 is a great light anyways, but having that sensor built in for those who want it and be able to turn it on and off, this is like the best flashlight, period. I've been waiting for the best flashlight for all the things that I need and want, and W3S is it. The only thing I need now is I need one in Desert Tan, because they came out with black and gunmetal gray to launch it. So get me a Desert Tan or even OD green and I'm set to go. Alright, so let's watch some outdoor footage of this flashlight, and I'm going to just give you stats as we're looking at things in no particular order of the video, because you'll figure it out. We'll just run it up from the basement up. 1 lumen, 55 days. It's a very usable 1 lumen. I mean, I can see the other side of the room with it when I do use it. Unreal. The low, 15 lumens. That's the one I use 90% of the time, 130 hours. 200 lumens, which is a half press on the tail or third press on the side switch. 200 lumens, 13 hours. And then your high is 800 lumens. You get 155 minutes out of that. When the battery starts to deplete, it goes down to 250 for 39 minutes. Now your turbo, at 2300 lumens, will run for 2.5 minutes. I know that doesn't sound like much, but if you use it sparingly, it probably takes me about 1 month for the indicator to let me know that it's at 80%. I think that's what it is, to charge it. And that's the other thing that I love about this. Lumen battery. So yeah, I use it sparingly, and I probably charge it sparingly on the turbo, that is, once a month. And that's the other thing I have to say. When I got this flashlight as opposed to the M2R, is the button is far superior. One, in the size of it. What do you not hear there? Barely a click. I like responsive buttons. And the way it's set up with the clip, it's so easy to find. It's just a nice, flat thumb landing pad. So that right there made me just love it so much more than this button. Okay, so the build on these two different flashlights is almost identical. What they've done on the S is put a smaller, less aggressive bezel on it than the original model, which I am a fan of, because I actually, years ago for the M2R, had got the lower profile bezel, and I took it off my Warrior 3, the aggressive one, and replaced it, because I've always liked this. I don't need sharp stabby things. I carry a sharp stabby thing, so I don't need it on my flashlight. So that's what they're doing now on the new version. It's just so much better. I don't know, that's just not necessary, especially if you're running it in your pocket, lens down. Other than that, the build is completely the same. Now, beam wise, I did show you, I'll use the orange one so it stands out. I did show you the footage outdoors of, you know, all the different settings. The first immediate thing, okay, so we'll both go to low and then 15, is the hotspot on the new one. You can't see that. Let's go where it's real dark. Pretty dark, right? Okay. I don't know which one's in which hand. Okay. Alright. That is the original Warrior 3. That is the Warrior 3S. So the new one is on the right. The old one is on the left. It's a bigger hotspot, which is great in my opinion. And so why that is important for an EDC light, again, I use my 15 and the 200 more than anything. So to me, the majority of the time it's a close proximity flashlight. And having a bit of a larger hotspot is definitely a better thing. I didn't notice any lack of throw distance. It still claims 300 meters, so the throw is still the same. It's just in a wider hotspot, and the foreground seems about the same. So, my trusted friend has a new upgrade, and as always, it comes with the magnetic charging cable. The holster on these is actually really nice. I keep mine on my, not digging bag, but my other bag, where I've been keeping this black Warrior 3 for quite some time. And so, not that I'm going to retire this, I did order the 3S. I ordered myself a gunmetal gray one that I'm going to use until they come out with some more colors. Not that I'm not a fan of the black ones, but that's the cool thing about Olight. There's always some cool new finish that matches other things you own, and you've got to have them. So, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And I appreciate you all tuning in to watch. If you want, down below I'll put a link or links to different Olight videos I've done, plus a link to the store. If you use my SDNT10 code, you get 10% off any non-sale items anytime. If you're watching this on the weekend I'm publishing it, everything's on sale right now. So if you're looking in at the end of April 2022, you might be able to get this on sale, so definitely check it out. That's it, everybody. Thanks for listening to me talk about flashlights.